was raised on the dairy. Pierogies are good. Yeah, pierogies are good. Rotisserie pig. Let's go.
Top of the morning, Aaron. I'm just over here making up my own market open candlesticks. Don't mind me. Just playing around and just playing around. Should probably put some music on. I should probably put some music on. Oh man, I cracked myself up. Let me get rid of these. Bear with me. I can't really see chat right now. Give me just a minute. I'm about to get started. Let's see here. Get my chat opened up. Let's get the chats open. Morning, Anthony Supreno. If you have any questions, throw them in chat. I'm just watching these market open candles print here real quick, and yeah, that's all. So if y'all have some questions, let me know while I sit here and watch the paint dry. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. That seems about right. If you want a good laugh, rewind to the very beginning of the stream. At least it would make me laugh. At least it would make me laugh. All right, we're gonna get Crack-a-Lack in here. Let me just push a couple of buttons real quick and get the chat back up. Where'd the chat go? Did I kill the chat? I think I killed it. Real quick. And there we go. Mute that. All right, now we're back. Okay. What is this line just doing? Just hanging out there? What? It just annoying me. What are you doing here? I swear I've put you on this wick 14 times over. Asshole. All right, so we were short from these regions yesterday, kind of long from here. I didn't like this. When I was looking at this yesterday, I was like, I think we were here-ish. We were right here-ish. And I was like, well, you got this liquidity you can kind of peel here. And, we'd put in this guy, and I'm like, okay, so maybe we can come back and peel this liquidity here, but I just wasn't so convinced. I don't like Sunday's ugly low. I don't like it, right? There was a 30-minute order block with imbalance right here, as indicated by this bullish candle on the 30-minute time frame. That volume is annoying me. It needs to go away. That candle, that one, that's the guy. That's the guy right there. I was like, oh, so my thoughts this morning, were, see, it's like no matter what, it will not be on the candle, which is fine because I get to delete it here very soon anyway. Yeah, my thoughts this morning was just simply push up. So this is your market open candle right here. My thought this morning was, push up. Actually hit this supply, take out this prior high, and then pull it back, right? And I look, I often look at market open for little indications like this, because I think to myself, like, okay, if institutional involvement is going to be in play, they're likely to use a limit order, right? And so on market open, so like Alex was saying on his stream, right? Like we had all this liquidity rolled up here. We had all of that liquidity rolled up there, and yeah, blah 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 blah. So because of that sitting down there, I'm like, okay, watch this thing just push up, just right up above this high right here. Grab any liquidity there, maybe tap this supply, and then turn it on them, right? So in other words, if I see market open just kind of pushing up a little bit right here, it should, if price is going to go this way, right? Maybe this is a better way to say it. Always got to find ways to say this. If price is going to go this way, then I would expect market open to inch down into a long limit order, right? And if price is meant to go that way, then I would expect to see market open push up into a limit order. That kind of situation. That kind of Chingas and Maderases. Which I think means INJ is probably pulling out of its last supply too. Kinda, yeah. Sort of doing that. Because you had this final targets for the ING. Somebody just brought up INJ yesterday. That's the only reason I was even looking at this, right? Final targets for me were down here. Yeah, get rid of that shitty ass low. We had come back up and mitigated this 30-minute order block right here. Actually got right up into the top of this guy too. And then structure does this, right? It goes boom, boom, boom. Another break, more supply. And so far not looking so great. Coming out of there, you lose the structure of this leg from here to here, about right here. Oh, no. This is the button I want. There we go. It's not fully out of the woods yet. Whereas like BTC, and Alex was kind of talking about this on the stream this morning too. This 1, 2, 3 drives, and then you break structure right afterwards. BTC looks like it wants to clean all this up, take out these semi-equal lows, and put a bullet in this guy once and for all. Now, does that mean that we're going to get along off of 99,501? Yeah, quite possibly. I surely will be watching for it. So it's probably my next area of interest is quite likely to be that 99,501. Are we going to hit into this right here? I got to delete some TA on this chart. But first, you horizontal rate dude, please. There we go. Is price going to try and make a run like this? I don't know, but we're gonna find out pretty soon. Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of here because it's driving me nuts. Like that line, that'll never stay where it's supposed to be. Anyways, let's get this off of here. Okay, this looks better already. Let me go up time frames a little bit because we have form supply above us, and so I feel as though we should be marking it on the chart in the event that we return to it to mitigate it for further continuation to the downside. 104, 100 to 105. I don't really want to see us more than 50% of the way back into this though. Yeah, somewhere in and about this region. Splash. Let's maybe put some price labels on this. Would that help save me some time? Prices. Yeah. So I'm like retest into like this area here would be the more ideal in the event that we do get some lift out of demand back up into there. That could be an interesting place to look for a short. So let's put a short position on our chart. I swear I clicked the button, but then again, I always swear I click the button and it never fucking works, right? Yeah, let's put that short position on the chart with a target here, and let's follow that right up with a long position with a target of probably whatever the all-time high is. And I should be pretty much done with Bitcoin now. Luke, top of the morning, Doge. Yeah, love Doge. Let's start some Doge. I probably have to look at ETH today too, considering I was looking at the stupid ETH BTC chart. I suppose I have to look at ETH. All right, but before I go anywhere, I am going to take this horizontal ray on the. I'm gonna go all the way down to the 1 minute time frame. I'm going to take this horizontal ray at 104, 100. I'm going to make an alert out of it. And I'm going to put it on once per bar. And it's what I'm going to do. It's what I'm going to do. And then, then we'll go take a look at Doge. Doge. I feel like we had shit cooking on Doge. I feel like we had shit cooking on it. Well, apparently it's a long time ago because there are fucking lines absolutely all over the fucking place on here. Jesus. Okay. Well, okay. So apparently I haven't been on here since looking at long trades. So let's start deleting stuff. Let's start deleting stuff. Let's leave this position. Let's delete everything else. It's all mitigated. Goodbye. Sayonara. Adios. Yeah, all that stuff can go away. This can go away. Blah 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 blah. And that, and this gets repurposed to here, and this goes away. All right. So, what do we have here? What do we have here? I want to cut this. I don't want to I don't want to spend too much time investigating this local area right here. All I'm going to say is you had your 1, 2, 3 Model 1 distribution. It came down and smoked its low. And so a lower high for a lower low from a distribution zone like that generally does make sense. I would say that the big old cowboy market makers entrances were, well, they were right here, to be honest with you. And so like this is the point of market involvement that led us to a place like this on the chart. So I'm just saying that like to put in a high right here into this area, it doesn't, I mean, like, let me put it this way. What am I trying to say? To put in a lower high for a lower low here in back into a distribution range, it does make some sense to me. Okay, it does make some sense to me. I always like to understand if I have a swing high or swing low. Like it's very important to me to know why. Why is that? Why do I have that? Okay, so what do we have? What do we have down here, though? I should probably take a look at this. So we've got this bottom here that breaks structure, and that's a significant break, right? Like that's valid all the way up to the 8-hour. So we go up and we take out this little guy here, get that off of there. Now the question is, so this is here's what I'm trying to determine right now. Do we follow this market structure? Let me draw it real quick. Boom. Well, I can't draw it with that. Let's go from here. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Break demand. Okay, so do we follow that? Or big fat break of structure. Unchallenged low. Market structure from this point to this point only has one leg to it, so you cannot return it to bullish market structure until here. Well, isn't that interesting? And so because of this distribution model and the break of structure, we have a fairly strong high up here. Uh, and we have a weak low down here. And this weak low was to become a strong low upon a break of this. Yeah. That's the way I look at it. So how are we going to short it? I don't know how we're going to short it though. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to find an entry on it though. I don't know how I'm going to find an entry. If there was something a little bit more clear up here, like one of these, boom, and I could clearly mark supply, and we could look to retest it and come down, I would be interested in something like that. But what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with that? I think what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to stay the hell away from it. You do have this. You do have a little bit of this set a high, set a low, sweep your low, break structure, come back for both of your highs. There's your retest. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very. Just thicken up some supply in here. Yeah, very interesting. I just don't like that low that we put in over the weekend, guys. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, and also like market maker just filled its position. Yeah, yeah, like not even fucking 20 minutes ago. You think they're done? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not so sure that they are done. I personally am not so sure that they're done. What were we? We were on Doge. Yeah, so you kind of got my more zoomed out view of the distribution model that we back tested, and then I just don't like how yeah, I mean your largest time frame structure from the leg of price. Let's take a look at this together. From here to here, largest time frame structure would break here. But I don't know, man. Failure to close above that, not such a hot look. And furthermore, if we just come from the high that it put in to the low down here, it's just too close to equilibrium. Like I would much prefer to short it out of this zone, and I would much prefer to long it out of this zone. Because down here we have demand that we haven't tested yet, and that demand did put in a very significant inefficiency, and that inefficiency did take us up to a swing point, albeit it kind of looked to possibly fail it. But yes, I would rather be long out of an area like this, or short out of an area like this. It's not really an accurate statement, but I am going to mark this as supply. Um, and if it goes this way and I didn't trade it, I would not feel bad at all. If it goes this way and I didn't trade it, I would not feel bad at all. um, I would now if it went this way and I didn't trade it, well then yeah, I'd kind of feel a little stupid. If it went this way and I didn't trade it, um, Wouldn't really bother me too much. That wouldn't really bother me too much because I just don't have proper market structure in here for me to confirm a trade in it. So yeah, why not? Well, this is how I'm going to choose to look at this. I'm going to say either pull that shit low or get back into demand, one of the two, either of what I mean, like, or you put it all into one big position. I was indicating, I wanted to indicate like two different positions present potentially, but the moral of the story is buy low, mother sell it high, sell it high. Yeah, whatever, something. That's where I want it. That's where I want it. Yeah, that's where I want it. How would that look though if we come out here? It'd look a little weird. It would look a little weird. Yeah, it would look a little weird. Um, because these ideas here, I think those targets are very unrealistic now that I'm zooming out, because I still have a problem with this. I still have a problem with that low being weak. Um, I do still have a problem there. Oh, good lord! And then on top of that, we're what, at the equilibrium of all of this too? Ew. Ugh. Ugh. No, no. Yeah, you're gonna, yeah. Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's leaving bad taste in my mouth. I get yucky on my tongue just thinking about it. I think Doja's got it. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I mean, that is pretty bitchin' looking low, though. I will say that that low is really bitchin'. I do like that low. But this one scares me. Fuck, it's a good looking low though. I mean, market structure wise, it's a fucking significantly lower low after a break of structure. So lower highs and lower lows make sense. Even clear up there, they make sense. Um, but I don't. This is. I don't say it all the time, man. Or maybe I do. Maybe I actually say it every fucking day of my life, and I'm just not aware of it. I don't. I don't. This is too hard for me to find an entry on. Yeah, I just need to see something clear. This chart's not clear. This chart is not clear to me. Luke Zaldania, top of the morning. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, and then let's theory craft some other stuff on the Bitcoin here real quick. Okay, let's say that my proposition is correct, and we came down here and we back tested supply, and then we're going to lose this week low because we broke structure here, and this has strength to it, strong high. So let's say we do come down and we do set a lower low off of the retest of supply, right? Um, I would not be looking for a continuation trade out of this area anymore. That has been mitigated. I would be looking for it out of this new area here, this area. If we were to come back down out of here, then some sort of back into there to continue to clean this up, take out the equal lows, and purge Sunday's shit low. All right, guys, I'm babbling. I need a new coin. I need a new coin. Yeah, no problem, Anthony. I wish I could. I wish I could have helped you more on that. That was kind of unfortunate there. I don't like that. I just don't like that fucking chart. I don't like it. So, I hadn't looked at Dixie in a while, like a long while. And I didn't realize that it kind of is starting to react off of that supply, which was, what was that, like 3 day or something like that? No, it's a weekly. Jesus, Jesus. Yeah, the combination of two weekly candles right there. trouble with Dixie is still clear down here. Hey, I'm missing a line, man. I'm missing some shit on my flow chart, man. How wild would that be? See the dollar return to fucking oh, yeah. I think if the dollar breaks this year, I have to get rid of all my dollars. I should probably do it before that, and then I probably need to move somewhere else. I probably need to move somewhere else. Oh yeah, ETH. There we go. Time to butcher the ETH chart. All right, all right. You see how much I get ETH wrong? Good lord. Can't fucking win on this thing. Yeah, still interested in this though. Take this down the line. Get rid of this. Get all this bullshit out of here. I need to get out and I need to look at some higher time frame stuff. Oh, I'm so bad at ETH. I'm so bad. Okay, so what is happening on like the fucking daily chart? Okay, let's think about some things. Maybe just pump it right up to the monthly here. Okay, so ETH BTC just swept like a macro low as ETH or as BTC hits its all-time high, where ETH's all-time high is way up yonder, right? Um, God damn, can we get down to that monthly order block with the balance? God, that would be so sweet. That'd be sweet. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the monthly. And so that was at 2770. Doesn't seem totally unrealistic. Yeah, I would say swing trades for ETH. Swing trades for ETH is number one. Just scoot you down a little bit because I have a feeling you're going to be living on here for. Well, I'm actually a moron, so it might not be living on here for that long. I think swing trades on ETH are here or here. One other spot. Go away. Oh, actually, I'll just reuse you. Here, I'll just put this one on because I'm so bad at ETH. I'm like, well, if I just put all three of these positions into one, can I get something correct on this chart? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like those are ETH swing trades back to its all-time high. That's kind of what I think. And I'm really just basing that off of, do I still have it open? This chart here. Let's go to the monthly. Maybe I overshot. We might need like the daily or the weekly here. We may need the daily or the weekly. Yeah, probably overshot that a little bit. Let's drop it down to the daily. That indicates it a little bit better there. Yeah, just this rotation here. Just this rotation here, which is a 28% spread against Bitcoin. And why did I drop time frames? That's not going to work. Come on, internet, bro! Don't rug pull me. Don't rug pull me, internet. Don't do it. Is it a logical place to put in a low? Yeah, it's pretty logical, right? The structure from here to here broke first, it did break, okay? It broke first here. And your second most relevant market structure point is down here. And in between those is a nice V representing a sell to buy that broke structure from left to right, put in an inefficiency on the chart. So it's not a hateful area, guys. It's not a hateful area for this thing to turn back up. It's not a hateful area. Yeah, so yeah, I got to keep an eye on the old ETH. Yeah, and I mean, like, failure on this swing high right here wouldn't surprise me to really have to drag it back down to find the bulls. Where them bull? Probably around in these zones. I think that's where them bull are. And there's your lower high and your lower low on the Bitcoins. On the Bitcoins. I'm really not into this anymore, but because I haven't done it in a long time. So you guys don't think I'm fucking lying to you again. Fine, look, guys, I did it. Okay, I did it. I did the thing. What do we want to? What else do we want to do? What else do we want to do? What else do we want to do? I low key, and I wish I could say that this didn't happen to me. Like this happens to me too often. I low key forgot I shorted INJ. I fucking forgot about it this morning, and I didn't set a take profit down here like a moron. Totally forgot about it until I opened the exchange this morning, and I was like, "Oh, oops." So can we please get back down there? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Where'd my fucking check go? All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna need something else to look at. Well, I'm a render dummy too. At least it's not just ETH. Is render like on fucking ETH or something? What is that? Why is it? Why am I so bad? Anyways, yep. I'm having performance issues, Mr. Soprano. Just give us like $5 fucking render again, please and thank you. XRP, thanks for asking for XRP, guys. Appreciate it. Would love to talk about it. I would love to talk about it because we've got we're still at, whoa, did I take it off of the chart like an idiot? I did. Hold please. XRP USD and yeah, whatever Bitstamp should be fine. All right, so 3.317 prior high Bitstamp, but you know, whatever. 3.317 3.317 and let's make this like 4 point, and let's say that is the prior ATH. And now let's get in here. I think XRP goes back to $2.60. Yeah. Watch me not sell anymore. I fucking should though. God damn it, I should. God damn it, I should. I should sell more. I should sell more. Where's Slam Banjo to yell at me? Hold on though. I do want to clean some of this shit up. Just not the big bold line. Can't. I don't want to delete that. Well, its low looks significantly better. Significantly better. Hold on, I still have erroneous lines on here. This is done. Let's repurpose this to here. My long trades for XRP are down here. I don't know, somewhere up there. And this guy. So my swing longs on the XRPs. Something like that. Tron? Say something about Tron? Motherfucker, Tron? Is that TRX? Is that the same thing? Is TRX Tron? Is this Tron? Or is this just TRX? I don't know. Whatever. Let's type in talk Tron and we'll do that. No, Tron be Tron, man. Tron be Tron. I fucking used to love that movie when I was a kid, bro. I used to love that movie. Crypto, yeah. Can I get like a perpetual chart on? Yeah, Binance, yeah. We'll take that. Why does this look just like? Oh, because it is fucking TRX. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, let's go back here. Uber internal structure currently on this. Uber internal. And I shall define, but let's just talk about this really quick. So obviously we come back down into this prior demand range, kind of doing a little bit of a 1, 2, 3 and coming up. Don't forget that this low has a job to do. Its job is to take out this high. That's what people bought it for. They didn't buy it for a piddly. Nope. Nope, they bought it because they wanted it up in these prices. And it didn't do that, right? It didn't really make it through supply. No, sure didn't do that. Boom, comes back down into this little chunk of demand, tries to run at the highs again, and looks to just put wick sauce up there. So it looks weak. But here's my issue with the how internal this is for planning a trade. I would just rather wait for something external. You have these two market structure points, numero one and numero dos. Get this out of here. It's done. Then you have these two market structure points, numero one and numero dos. And then you got this stupid high here, and everything is internal to all of that still. So no, and another one here. No, you're like no. You see the liquidity on both sides of this. so it's like I propose a direction that looks probably more like that on the asset. But what are you gonna, like what are you gonna do? You're gonna cover, and you're probably only talking about spot, but I am just blabbing. We do cover this for this, like that's no, 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 no. But I do suspect that we probably need to re-challenge 2.1 or 0.21660. I kind of feel like it needs to re-challenge that. And until then, I am gonna stay out of, like it's just way too internal. And then furthermore, these points are still internal to points like these two, right? They're still 100% internal to that. Still, yeah, no, it's way too in there. The thing's burred in like a little splinter currently. No, it's no, 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 no. It's a no for me. Could we manipulate above 3.4 and then have a massive correction? A manipulation above 3.4 and massive correction. Let's take a look. Bum, 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 bum. Less likely. It's definitely possible. I think it would give you a target of 1.9 if it were to happen. I do think it is less likely. And here's my justification for it. A range developing below the prior all-time high is way more bullish than a range developing right up above it. That would start to look like the potential of it building a manipulation event for a bearish expansion. Yeah, so it is far better to range below that prior all-time high than above it. Furthermore, here's my general thing on this. Though actually I can play devil's advocate on this. So XRP USD. Let's get back to something with all the history on it. Where did it go? Well, we got to spell right? That's probably half the problem. USD. We got to spell it right. Let's go scroll to the monthly. So you got a couple ways you could look at this, right? You could say back here in 2018 when they levied I don't even know if that's proper terminology. When they got put under that lawsuit from the SEC, right? You had a lot of price suppression on the asset for a long time after that, and never really had an opportunity to re-challenge it. It's what, the second highest in market cap or third highest. It's up there. So there's a couple ways to look at it. One way I look at it is this: without the lawsuit, this would have done this, and then it would have done this, and then it would have done this. But there was a lawsuit involved, right? So instead, it couldn't clear that high during that cycle, and needed this cycle to do it when it's not under a lawsuit anymore, right? So I think this was the trajectory of the asset without the SEC getting involved, right? So that's where I go. Okay, I think it really makes sense to get up on out of here, But having said that, here's where I will steelman your argument of a manipulation above the high and a bearish expansion off of it. This is where I'm going to steelman your argument. These people actually from like here all the way up to here. So what is that? That's let's call it 2017 to 2018. Those folks right there, they got stuck holding the bag for a real long time. They was having a diamond hands that bitch, and they're finally back in a place where, how many years later, 5 years, fucking 7 years later, that they can be like, hey man, that was a brutal ride, get me the fuck off this train, right? So like I could steel man your argument that that sellers would step in here. They need so like why do events like this work, right? Because people that are trying to offload massive amounts of an asset, they need a lot of buyers, because if they don't have any buyers, well, you can want to sell, doesn't matter what you're selling. If you ain't got nobody to sell it to, then you got no market, right? So they need to bring in they would need to bring in a ton of buyers. And so, like though actually it really, to me, it wouldn't make sense to come back below here. It really wouldn't make sense to me to come back below there. So yeah, I mean, like my steelman argument for your case is that so many people were left holding the bag for 5 years that, like, how could you possibly blame him for trying to jump off of that ship? Um, that's where I'm going to steelman your argument. But the straw man of the argument is, without that SEC involvement, this thing was destined for far higher prices. Good morning, Alex O'Crypto. And oh shit, y'all fucking raided me, man. Y'all raided me. Late for the show. He's late for the show. First on the Jeff channel. You're thinking, damn, it sounds like brutal. You think this is him? No, yeah, this actually is AI. I am nothing more than a large language model. Good morning, Tom Lee, and Max Wild, Wolf Bear. Hey, how'd you guys make out? How'd you guys make out on the live, Alex? You guys do all right? I actually got to the office in time to start my stream for New York Open, so I missed it. I missed New York Open on yours. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, it's like 8:20. It's 8:20 my time. I do need to, just start working towards getting this wrapped up. So, if we've got some other assets that anybody's interested in looking over, I am happy to take a look at them. For recaps on things like BTC and ETH, probably just I mean, I'm sure Alex covered you, so you really probably don't need me. But if you want to go back to listen to any things I was saying, you just have to go back to the beginning of the stream. He don't call short, but we needed it. BTC weekly recap. Weekly recap. Weekly recap. I don't know. It's an interesting question that seems like such a basic question that I all of a sudden my brain is like struggling to answer, and so I will just diarrhea from the mouth, and we'll come up with the fucking answer. Let's just come up with one. Weekly recap. Weekly recap. Weekly recap. Like recapping from last week. Last week I said we have a weekly low that just got put in, and it's likely to be on the chart for many weeks to come, and there's possibly a monthly low. And I said that if we come off the bottom of this range, then we should probably rotate back to the top of the range. And let's see. And I said when we get to the top, we should short the all-time high. Yeah. So we had some stuff like that. What was laid out on the chart ahead of time. And and then we said that in order for us to come from here to here, we have to lose the structure that was put in between those two, which didn't lose until here. And I don't like this low from Sunday. I think it sucks. And I think we planned trades currently around those concepts. If I could only remember where the hell they were. Oh, are they on the Binance chart? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I'm currently here on BTC. This is where I'm currently at on BTC. I did own INJ, bro. I was just telling a funny story. I woke up this morning and I was getting I got to work. I streamed from work, right? And I was getting everything loaded up. I was sitting there listening to your stream. I'm cracking up the exchange for market open, and I was like, "Holy shit! I'm still short INJ," and I completely forgot about it. Totally forgot about it, and I didn't set a take profit on my target. I completely forgot about it. Totally, completely forgot. And then I said, man, I sure hope this last buy to sell a broke structure from left to right that put in demand here can fucking break us down again. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Funny story about ING. What are most of your trades? Do you like to scalp or hold swing trades? So I actually, it's a great question. Just us sub. It's a great question. I love to scalp. I just don't have a lot of time for it. I don't have a lot of time for it. Because like a lot of, yeah, I just don't. So unfortunately for me, I don't get the opportunity to scalp a lot. Love it, totally enjoy it. But I do find myself having to find entries that have a little bit of a longer time horizon to their take profits so that yeah, I do. I have to swing a little bit more lately. I have to swing. I gotta swing, man. Oh, virtuals? Max Wild, I'm gonna do virtual. But know that I have not been so great on it. Understand that. I have not been so great on this one. But I'm happy to do it. Why did we want down there? Yeah. We want down there. I mean, overall, virtual is currently sitting in both the discount of this range of price and of this range of price. It's in the discount of setting of both of those. Mad important low right there. Like take the whole thing to pound town if we lose that. But currently just like I'd really like to see one of these swept. I'd really like to see those swept. So it's kind of where I'm at with it currently. Yeah, that's just where I'm at with it. So this because of this high is weak and this low is strong. So when we get back down into this demand here, price is a pretty clear objective that it is supposed to perform. This is demand. And that objective is to form a higher low for a higher high. That's what its objective was. But when it gets into supply, the very first place that this leg of price from here to here breaks is here. When it gets back up into there, boom. So in a certain roundabout way, it failed its job. Now, I normally talk about failure when it actually hits here and fails, but it was not good at its job. And when things are not good at their job, they get sent back to, to hire new people, right? You send a team of people out, you give them a fucking job. You go, hey, man, you guys are on the team. Let's go. And then they get out there and they suck at their job. It's like reel the team back, man. Reel the team back. We gotta get some new people. We gotta form a new team. Come back to the starting line. Let's get a new team together and let's see if we can take another crack at it. That's kind of I don't know what's wrong with me half the time. That's where I'm at with virtual. I think they're licking their wounds and they're crawling back to the start line, and half the team is going to get fired. They're going to get traded out, and they're going to try and assemble a new team, get a good coach, and take another run at this thing. But I just don't think it happens until we're back down to these levels. Good, yeah, bro. Just a sub. I was just reading your last comment. Yeah, man. Yeah, study, bro, study. We've all been there, man. You have to study. And the other thing, if you're not familiar with my mindset and I don't know the way that I look at things, you have to trade for the right reason. If you're not trading for the right reason, then if you do succeed, well, I don't know. I don't know of a polite way to say what's in my head about that. So I'll just talk about the things that I can say polite stuff about. Trade for the right reason. Don't trade to be greedy and stack cash. Don't trade to yeah, I don't know. For me, I just fundamentally believe that you have to be successful at this. Let's look at Alex, right? Let's embarrass him if he's still in the stream. Incredible, successful trader, but look at the way that he carries himself through life, right? Look at the way that he interacts with other people. Look at what he wishes for other people. Um, and I think that you'll begin to understand why he gets to enjoy success. So trade for the right reasons and study, man. Study, 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 study. Oh, Janice, see, that's the problem. They're coming back. That's the problem. That's exactly it, Janice. They're like, they thought they could do it without you. Idiots. Thought they could pull off that move without Janice. And then they get up to like $4 and they're like, fuck, Janice ain't here. We gotta go back, guys. Get in the bus, we gotta go back. We thought we could do it without Janice, and we were wrong. Let's go pick her up. Yeah, you can typically count on me for a funny analogy. What are we doing up here, bro? What are we doing up here? The narrative changed slightly on Bitcoin since we were last on the chart. This that makes lots of sense, right? It makes lots of sense. But we are turning up, fools. We are turning up. Barely, albeit barely. It's not. It's a pretty piss poor looking low. But we are turning up. Where are we turning up out of? Last place that we, yeah, we'd be turning up out of there. I'm not scared yet. I ain't scared yet. Anyways, oh god, oh god, there's a lot of typing over here. In 3 minute BTC chart, could we flip MS bullish for the first to fill the first bearish OB and keep moving down? Um, yeah, we could, and likely are, but like first bearish OB, so maybe this guy on the 2 minute time frame. Nah, he kind of goes away on the two, doesn't he? Yeah, so like you could say potentially this would be your uh, your your OB, your OB. But in all reality, see, it's just starting to look a little shaky because yeah, that could continue to work, and we could eventually go down to some of the areas that I am looking to have swept. But don't I'm just saying like it's I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not fucking psychic. I'm not psychic. I think it makes way more sense to wipe this stuff out. I just think it makes more sense to wipe that stuff out. But yeah, you gotta be careful of this because as we come back down into demand, um, we're starting to change structure out of this. Can you please, man, yeah, you're now I mean you're talking tiny structure, right? Like 1 minute structure. You're changing 1 minute structure out of there. Um, but I mean it's enough to give me caution, right? That's all I'm saying. Enough to give me caution as I go and set my stop loss break even. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Yeah, 8:33. This is a point in time where I really got to look to start wrapping things up. So let me take a look at chat and see if I can get caught up here. I'm still in school. I'm 18, trying to make it in the industry, even though it's tough. Disciplined, don't know why, but even though I lose all the time, it's very interesting to me. Yeah, I mean, good for you, man. Good for you for being young and getting after it. I have my own theories as to probably why it is interesting to you, but that's, a whole different conversation. Uh, be what will kill you. I mean, you have to find your humility within the market, right? You have to find your humility within the market. The moment that you start to think that you know everything, um, it's probably when you get your SL touched. Doing this to support my family. At least I'm trying to. Well, good, good, good. So if you're doing it to support your family, that makes me feel better that your motivations are in the right place. I really do feel strongly about that. Oh, let's see, grass is so. When you typed grass the first time, I was like, I wonder if she's talking like they talk about like going out and touching grass, and now I'm beginning to think it's a ticker. Do we have history on this ticker? Oh, it's a cool car, cool chart. Diggy, a diggy, a diggy, 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 do. Um, yeah, like that. That's not been touched. The highest time frame structure from it's not daily, so let's go down to like the 12-hour. Close. Let's go to the 4. From this low to this high breaks here. And we ain't broke that done yet. We ain't done broke that. As a matter of fact, this is the mid that created a massive inefficiency on the chart. That's where we'll be. So can we pull the low of the range and rotate back up to the top, right? That's the question at hand. That's the question at hand. Can we do a cool little manipulation below here to stack in a bunch of sellers? Because if you're going to put in big buy orders, well, you got to have somebody willing to sell this to you. and perform a bullish expansion. Well, you better hope so, because if not, you going down, man. You going down low. How low can she go? How low she can go low, bro. She can go low. So yeah, you are in the discount of all discounts, or you're involved with the red pull. One of the two. So yeah, this is the region. I mean, why not just come why not just come right to the actual scene of the crime? Might as well, right? Might as well. Might as well just get right down to the scene of the fucking crime and pull it on their faces. That's honestly how I feel about grass. Honest to God. Last question. What do you use for your trades? Any indicators, supply and demand, SMC, just smart money concepts. Trade confirmations for me are typically break and structure. The only time, yeah, they're break and structure. I look for breaks and structure. Um, yeah, that's it. No indicators. No indicators. So anybody new. Listen, indicators are super powerful tools, and they're amazing, right? They're absolutely amazing. But if you're just barely getting into the game, um, I would recommend being able to. If I could go back and do it all again, this is the first thing I would have learned instead of the last thing that I learned. Is just real simple market structure kind of stuff. I say it's simple, but um, yeah, I do recommend just kind of learning some stuff like this. But yeah, for trades, I mean, I have a lot of different ways, and that it's the good thing about smart money concepts is it allows for lots of different entry concepts. There's so many different entry concepts out there. Yeah, my entry this morning was up here. Uh, and it's there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons. That was the actual um, thing on the chart, right? But like the justification or overall thought process behind it all, there's probably a couple more things to it. Token flows. Started to trade in 2025. Yeah, yeah. And there. As far as I know, liquidity is so powerful it could almost honestly be a whole trading strategy. Collecting it and understanding it is really beneficial. Yeah, the entire principle of smart money concepts is it's all about liquidity. It's all about where does the market maker have to enter, um, not where they have to enter, but where can they enter to avoid slippage on the chart. Um, right, they have to enter in areas of high liquidity, meaning they have to blow your stop loss. Like if you're long, they need to trigger your stop loss because triggering your stop loss triggers sell orders in the books, and they need those sell orders to fill their longs. That's why they go long under your long SL and they go short um, over your SL. That's why they do it, so that they can use your liquidity to fill their position. Yes, he told you she wanted to turn up, man. She wanted to turn. She wanted to turn. Anyways, yeah, I'm over time. Thanks for all the great questions. Appreciate the participations. And I'm gonna eke my stop loss into profit here and come out with a small win, which should have been a big win, but blew it up. I blew it, guys. I blew it. Exchange, can you fucking cooperate with me, please? Please. So I'm too busy over here blabbing. Too busy blabbing, but that's okay. It's okay. Just trying to enjoy myself. Just trying to enjoy myself. All right. All right. Yeah, guys, I gotta let me get back to the chat and say one final goodbye. Take care. TRD, good to see you, homie. Long time no see. What industry are you working? That's a tough question. I work for a real estate developer who also owns a restaurant. So I guess I work in the industry of, yeah, I suppose I work in real estate development. That's what I do. All right. Adios, amigos. Out of this, out of here, out of here.